Okay, we are live, sort of. And the lighting in here is absolutely horrible. So I'm going to apologize in advance for that. Having issues again tonight trying to get this to load up properly on the phone. And so we're doing it here on the tablet. And the lighting is not very good. But I don't care because we're just doing this so we can do one more time here in the studio. One more time here in the state of Kansas. So if you're in the house and watching us tonight, drop a comment below. We'll try to respond to that. We're going to ramble on tonight for sure. And we have got, I see Ace of Vegas. By the way, if tonight's program is not as enjoyable as you'd like, check out my good friend Ace of Vegas because he is bedazzling his wife's bra tonight. And who really wouldn't enjoy seeing something like that? So, but yeah, no, I had like a really complex thing going on tonight. I was going to like load up my laptop and do like streams and like little insets, and pretty much nothing worked. And so tonight I got on the phone and it was like turning me upside down. But so there you go. But we're here anyway, and we're saying hello to Ronnie C., my good friend. Mr. Norman Lear in the house. I think he's 100 years old and still looking very, very good. Blair is everywhere, and he is here with us tonight. Thank you for joining us, my friend, Mr. Duder. A lot of Canadians in the house because that's how we roll. Water Wilds and Weeds. Definitely check out his channel and his latest vlogs from his adventures in Las Vegas for Rocktober. Also, we have L&D Adventures in the house, Lisa and Drew, our good friends from Massachusetts. The Cinnamon Girl, the one and only from somewhere out in the LA area. We have Vegas Legacy in the house, Ashley, and whatever her husband's name is. I always forget, but he's a nice guy too. So glad to have you here with us tonight. We've got kind of a big show tonight. We're going to give away some shit tonight. Hope that's allowed. Can I say that here on the show? Yeah, you can say that here. Okay, so fine. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to give away some stuff. We are going to have we're going to do a big shot coming up very shortly. We're going to do it early in the show. Jeff C., thank you for joining us. We did put this up on the Twitter. We put this up on the Facebook. So, so we could have some interesting people joining us here tonight. Hopefully they will. Again, I do have to apologize. The lighting is not so good in here, and I'm blaming my phone. So I was not getting the correct, yeah, whatever. I may try to use some different sort of open source software if I can figure out how to make it work before we do this next live stream. But yeah, this is going to be the last live stream here in the studio. I'm not going to give away the studio. Maybe I should, because everything I give away is something I do not actually have to move. And as some of you know, and all of you are going to know here in the next couple of hours, I'm getting ready to move. Yeah, I'm not moving to Las Vegas, so that would be kind of fun. And we have talked about that, but not right now. So I'm going to check out what's been going on in the chat because you all are mostly getting to know one another. Ronnie, Blair, Duder, L&D Cinnamon. Absolutely. Glad you're off work, Sin. Been a while since we chatted. Good to see you here. And yeah, so it has been an interesting time since we last got together live. I guess the last live was probably the night of my birthday, September the 6th, when I decided that I would challenge the one and only Pennies for Vegas for live stream dominance. And of course, I lost. Oh, we had a good time playing there at the Bar Canada there at the D. I wish I was there tonight. Wish I was there tonight with all of you. I'm sure you would be having a really good time. Always enjoy spending time at the D, and it does seem like the Derek Stevens move of putting in Circa. Doesn't it feel like every time you go downtown, you're like, well, I'll go to the D, and then, well, I might as well go to Circa now. So yeah, so yeah, good times for sure. Um, so we're gonna do like a little bit of trivia tonight to give away our prizes. We have been doing like a members giveaway, which is fine, and some of y'all are members, and that's cool. I think we're just going to do like a $20 Amazon gift card tonight for somebody. And we'll do some kind of a trivia thing for that. And we have another giveaway that I'm excited about because it is a lead in to us putting out some merchandise again. We haven't done merch in, wow, probably almost 2 years. But we're taking like a little bit different approach, and I think some of you probably will enjoy it. Yeah, so I didn't realize that Vegas Legacy and Duder had met up. That is a unbeatable combo right there. If you're not following either one of their channels on YouTube, you're missing out because it's some quality entertainment, a lot of fun, and yeah, and I appear in a lot of their videos. So I mean that is a bonus right there. But yeah, definitely check them out. Um, Loved the time I got to spend this past September, I guess, last month, hanging out with Vegas Legacy. I think we spent the better part of 3 evenings hanging out together. The Mark Timber event, and then we went downtown. And then the last night I was in town, what was left of me that was in town, got to check out a show at the Trop. So that was fun as well. So, and Duder and I spent a lot of time together back in March, and I'm sure that we will make an effort to hang out again. And maybe I'll bring him some Coors Banquet. I think he'd enjoy that. I mean, honestly, who wouldn't? So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been quite a year, and I don't know. I'll probably try to do a live next month. And we'll talk about that here in the next 30 minutes or so. Again, if you're wanting to check it out, our good buddy Ace of Vegas is also doing a live right now. And he was very gracious about saying, you know what, I'll postpone my live. I'll push it back. I was like, no, go ahead. We have some overlap, but Ace is a big star, and he has tens of thousands of subscribers. And so definitely, if you're here tonight, you don't get to check out his live because of that. Definitely do it when it posts later tonight or early tomorrow. I am not wearing pants. Well, I'm kind of wearing pants. These are sleep pants. So that's what you're getting tonight. But yeah, so definitely good. But yeah, so we'll talk about what's coming up for me, what has been going on with me, with most of you know at this point. But we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do tonight is, it has been a blurry year since since I arrived on St. Patrick's Day for the Keno wedding. I had not had a cocktail in over 6 months, since the first Mark Timber, because of the many debacles that ensued. But since then there've been a lot of blurry nights. So we're trying to kind of come down from that, get off the booze a little bit, get off the vodka. Remember that'll come up later in the show. So I have saved one last shot of vodka. I'm going to go get it right now. We're going to take that shot of vodka, and hopefully y'all will hold me to this. No more shots of vodka, at least until the next Vegas trip. So stay tuned, entertain yourselves, and we'll be back in just a few seconds. All right, there you go. We are back. Um, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we had a lot of fun that night, the night of my birthday downtown, definitely. I didn't even remember how much fun we had, but we were dancing around Fremont Street, and it was quite a gig. But okay, so here is the last shot of vodka in this house, and the last shot of vodka we're going to do for the foreseeable future. Hello, Tom and Mindy. Welcome to the show. So here we go. And after this, we are hashtag off the vodka. Cheers, skull, whatever. All right, there you go. So yeah, the studio behind us is going to go away over the next few weeks. And so we'll just kind of like rehash the whole thing. Tom and Mindy are in the house now, so I'm sure that Mindy is making a cocktail, and Tom is trying to remember where he put his shoes. And that's okay. Sometimes you lose your shoes. That's all right. So, yeah, the reason the studio behind you is going away is because I will be moving. And many of you already know that. And it dates way back to the summer of 2021. And a sort of, I don't know what you want to call it, sort of chance encounter with an old friend, work comrade, if you will, on a night that I was feeling kind of down. And that connection turned into a friendship, turned into a regular sort of conversation, and turned into more than that. And so, as many of you know, over the past year or so, I fell in love, ran off to Vegas, got married, and am now going to be making a new home in my old home of Nebraska. I'm thinking I'm not seeing all of the comments here. So let me go ahead and bring this up here a little bit in the live. So I don't really want just the top chat. All right. So yeah, there you go. Blair leaving the shoe. Very nice. Very nice. So one of the things I was most impressed about the woman who would become my wife, whose name is Caitlin, by the way, most of you know that, was how very early on she was like, you should move closer to your. Caitlin, by the way. Whoa! Turn this off. Sorry, getting background. But was her concern for other people, and shortly after I talked to her and reconnected with her, that we did the sort of fundraising thing for my good friend Andy. Andy's not here, of course, because Andy's probably taking a nap, dreaming about the New York Giants. I'm sorry, it happens. But I mean, and she donated, I think, $50 to that fundraising activity, even though she had never met this man, didn't know him. And one of the first things we talked about was our families, and she was like, well, you should move closer to your mother. She needs you. And it's like, wow, that's pretty cool. So that's what's going to be happening here over the next couple of weeks. As most of you know, I live in Lawrence, Kansas, about 45 minutes from Kansas City. And yeah, so we are going to be moving into an apartment in Lincoln, Nebraska, which is home of the Cornhuskers. You've heard of them. And that's only about an hour and a half away from my mom. So give me an opportunity on really a day off anytime she needs me to drive up and help out. So yeah, it's going to be a good thing. I was able to transfer with my work. We got a nice apartment there, and so over, like I said, I actually don't have to be out of this apartment till the end of November, but I'll basically be starting my move or doing a good part of my move next weekend, and so that will be a thing. And Nebraska's all right. A lot of it's flat. A lot of it is kind of dreary. Lincoln is actually a pretty nice little town, about 300,000 people, and we had an opportunity to spend some time there a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, I think we both liked it. It's it's a little more going on there than here. It's probably about 3 times the size of Lawrence, 2.5, 3 times the size of Lawrence. We're also pretty close to Omaha, which is only about an hour away. We're not that far away from Kansas City. If we want to come back this way, it's about 3 hours away. And as I said, it's about an hour and a half away from my mom and from a lot of extended family members. So it should be a good experience and it should be a good time. Appreciate all of your best wishes, and I think it's going to be good. And we had ended up getting a 2-bedroom apartment, and so at least initially, I think the new studio will be set up in the alt bedroom, the actual not bedroom. And I don't know if we're going to use we're going to use some of these same props. I don't know if this bookcase is going to make the trip because frankly, this bookcase kind of tries to fall apart, but yeah. So it should be fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. As I say, my official transfer to the store there in Lincoln came through today, actually. I signed off on my new job offer. I'll basically be doing exactly the same thing in Lincoln that I'm doing here in Lawrence, and so it should be a good thing. So, well, thank you, L&D. Thank you, Vegas Legacy. Thank you, Blair, Cinnamon, Booter. So yeah, it is exciting. It's a little stressful. I'm not going to lie. I tend to, when there's any sort of events going on in my life and what do you want to call it, a change going on, it tends to like show up in my stomach. So I've had kind of a nervous stomach for a while. It's been better the second half of the day today, but I'm sure it'll continue. But yeah, I'm very excited about that. John's doghouse. Well, that's an interesting thought. Yeah, well, maybe we can get like a little something printed up to put behind me or something. But yeah, it's a doghouse. Who knows? It's a spare bedroom. It's a man cave. It's a she cave, whatever they call that. You never know. It might be a nursery someday. Oh God, you see me being a father. I guess it's theoretically possible, but so we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's a pretty nice place, pretty centrally located, and a lot. I'll have a pretty decent commute. It'll be about 20 minutes probably, but that's not too bad. And like I said, we're in a really good location as far as just being able to take advantage of everything Lincoln has to offer, which I think is fairly substantial. So, but anyway, we appreciate that. Now, as I said, we are going to do a giveaway here shortly. And I'm going to tell you about the giveaway. Like I said, we're going to do a $20 Amazon gift card. But in addition, we are going to do a t-shirt giveaway because, yes, we are going to be bringing back Vegas Tips and Tricks merchandise, but we're not going to bring back like a mug that says Vegas Tips and Tricks because nobody really wants to buy that. I mean, most people didn't. So we're going to do some fun things, kind of like Hog and Tucson have done, and Sin City Nerds have done. Um, we are going to be doing some T-shirts with some, I guess, kind of throwbacks, allusions, at least, to some moments in my Vegas experience, and for some of you, your Vegas experience. And uh, at the very least, in the next few months, we're going to be coming out with a couple of T-shirts, probably actually about three. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to design the third one yet, but the first two T-shirts are going to be pretty generic, but they are going to feature the very simple wording that just says hashtag on the vodka, hashtag off the vodka. I mean, and what better way to let your friends and family, or your Vegas friends and family, let you know that you are seriously messed up than a T-shirt that tells them right there and then that whether or not you are off the vodka or on the vodka. Now, I have done some simple designs, and I'm going to go ahead and probably check out a couple of places to see what I think of the T-shirts. And the first one I did a design on was the On the Vodka T-shirts, and because I'm now off the vodka for the foreseeable future, I don't really need that T-shirt. So someone's going to win an Vegas Tips and Tricks hashtag off the vodka T-shirt tonight, in addition to whoever wins the $20 gift card. And I haven't even really figured out how we're going to give it away yet, but I think it'll be fun. And we're also going to try to do some kind of a T-shirt with a single shoe on it. And who would not like a Vegas Tips and Tricks T-shirt with maybe a little VT&T with a single kind of worn shoe? Because that certainly harkens back to some fun times that we all had. So that's going to be coming out over the next few months, but like I said, we're going to test out and check a couple of designs, order some of the tees, make sure they're up to snuff. And so whoever wins tonight's contest is going to let me know, what sort of color, size you want, and we'll get that out to you wherever you live. If Mindy wins, you can keep the off one. Well, there you go. It's funny, I've been chatting with some of my friends and family who actually still live up in Nebraska, and I was chatting with my cousin Scott, who lives about 45 minutes west of where my mother lives in Grand Island. So it's about 2.5 hours from Lincoln. But we were really good friends growing up, and I was like, hey, we'll have to come over and hang out sometime as long as you have vodka. And he was like, yeah, well, I have vodka. That's become my wife's best friend lately. So I don't know if that's a good thing, but so we'll see how it is. But yeah, and we have the one and only Keno Kid in the house. He is back from his latest nap or his latest adventure, and welcome into the live stream. Keno, you'll have to let us know how are things over in the Ace of Vegas live stream. I have to think you at least dropped in. If not, I'm a little disappointed. But so that's coming up here in a bit, and I guess we'll talk a little bit about Vegas tonight. I'm really kind of in a rambling mood. Don't have to work tomorrow. Do have to get some stuff done tomorrow. Not gonna lie. But yeah, so there you go. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and say this. If you're a Keno fan, Keno Kid, is it Quick Hundy Slots? Is that the name of the channel that we both enjoy that plays pretty much all Keno? Excuse me. Check out their channel. Maybe Keno can drop a link. I don't know. Subscribe to them. They do a lot of Kino. They do some lives, and wow, they've had some big hits lately, and I think you'd really enjoy checking them out. I know I did last night. So, um, all right, we're going to take a quick break, and by a quick break, I mean I'm going to leave, and then I'm going to come back in like 30 seconds. So, stay right there. Don't go anywhere. Oh, look, everybody left. They all left. Oh no, there's still 3 people here. That's okay. All right, so since we're off the hard stuff, we needed to have a cocktail tonight. It is we are on this. This is the Truly Fruit Punch. Had a chance to try this a couple of weeks ago, and it's pretty tasty. So it's not hardcore liquor, but there's a little alcohol in it. And so, cheers to everybody. Anybody else is having a drink tonight? Let's know what you're up to. Absolutely. T minus 30 and counting. All right, thank you, L&D. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure that BJ was he might have been a little inebriated, so perhaps he was not paying attention, and that's why Duder was able to sneak up on him. But 2 men with facial hair and interesting fashion choices. Yeah. Oh, the Sam Adams Oktoberfest. That's a pretty good beer. No, I did not. These are usually, I actually got this one at work today before I left. It was like $2.73, but it's a 24 ouncer. But it pretty much is just, it tastes just like fruit punch. No, not bad. But yeah, the Sam Adams Oktoberfest is good. It is kind of sad because I'll probably do like a short video and like record some of this, but I'm pretty sure all of these crazy beer cans and bottles that are around me, most of those are probably not going to make the trip to Nebraska because let's be honest, yeah, when you are moving, you have to like cut loose of some things and yeah. But yeah, it was kind of a fun decorative touch here in the apartment. It was kind of curious that when I got here, there was all of this room on these shelves, these little kind of, well, like 3, 4 inch shelves. So it was perfect. But yeah. Coors Banquet. No, no. Duder took all the Coors Banquet. Come on, people. You know that. He is not going to let you have any of his Coors Banquet. No. Duder would give you the Coors Banquet out of his off his shirt. In fact, he'd probably prefer that. Cinnamon is on the water tonight. That's probably a good choice, particularly if it's a school night. As I mentioned, I do not have to work tomorrow, thankfully. Not exactly sure what my new schedule is going to be at the new store. So we may make some adjustments to the recording schedule, the live schedule, depending on how that goes. I will have exactly the same job, exactly the same pay. I believe pretty much exactly the same hours, but I'm not sure if it is going to be the same days of the week. I will also say, while there will definitely be a Vegas Tips and Tricks weekly on Saturday, and we'll probably, well, yeah, we'll do the shorts on Tuesday and Thursday. We may take a week off because the moving thing is going to take some time, but we'll announce that for sure either Saturday or the next or one of the midweek lives. We do have some sort of random videos that we recorded in Vegas. I think we have a couple of room tours, a little like drive to downtown that we did. So maybe I'll upload those. So that'll be fun. What are the flight options to Vegas out of Lincoln? Well, there are flights from Lincoln, but I think generally they're connecting flights. Omaha is about an hour away, and there are direct flights from there on Southwest for sure, at least a couple of them a day. If I'm willing to take a risk, I think I mentioned this when I was talking to Ronnie and Bonnie at Mark Timber. Actually, Allegiant flies out of my old hometown and the city where my mother still lives, Grand Island. So you can sometimes get a really good deal from Allegiant. And I did fly them out to Vegas once. I didn't have any problems, but I know a lot of people have. But if the price is right, I might try that as well. And again, that's probably about 100 miles away, so an hour and a half. But those are the options. Of course, I could drive all the way to Kansas City if I wanted to. It's not a ridiculous length. And it would be nice to check in on some friends and stuff around here. Hey, Kevin, glad to know that you're joining us here tonight, all the way from Ireland. So it's pretty late evening for you. Home, work. After 2 in the morning. Hope to see you all in a vlog in the future. Thank you very much, Kevin. Kevin and I, it's interesting because we chatted a couple of times shortly after the Andy fundraising thing. And we actually talked about my wife, Caitlin, my now wife, Caitlin, at the time. She was like, wow, maybe you should like pursue something here. And so I'll give him a little bit of credit for our relationship and our marriage. She is not here. She is already in Lincoln, Nebraska, in our new apartment. If she was here, she would be hiding in the back and not participating in the show. She may still be lurking. If you see something if you see someone in one of the lives, who has like kind of an odd name, like, I don't know, like Norman Lear or something, there's a very good possibility it could be the lovely Miss Caitlin. Most of you have probably seen a wedding picture from us. If you have not, you have me on Facebook and you'd like to, just message me up on there and I'll send you a little photo of our wedding. We got married on July the 11th, 7/11. And we celebrated by going to a 7-Eleven store not too far away and having a Slurpee. So it was a pretty awesome day. And as many of you know, we got married in the same, it was like the white wedding chapel, which I think like 5 or 6 days later was where J-Lo and Ben Affleck got married, pretty much in the same chapel, and I believe by exactly the same officiant. So that's kind of cool. A lot of people have gotten married there over the years. But again, thank you so much, Kevin, for dropping in. It's been a while since I've had a chance to chat with you. I think Kevin has recently been to Las Vegas, and glad that you had a chance to check it out. I don't know if he's going to vlog anything. And the Keno kid's mom is getting married there too in February. Is that chapel's where she's getting married? That's very, very cool. Yeah, I mean, it is a classic place. You can like sit in a old car and get married by Elvis if you want. So many people have gotten married there over the years, all the way back to like Paul Newman and Joanne Woodward, which I think the only people who were in this place who were old enough to remember who they are were probably Tom and Mindy. But I think Tom's probably nodded off by now. Pretty late for him. But yeah, so yeah, it was a lot of fun. July 13th. Well, what is it going to take, Lisa and Drew, for the two of you to finally tie the knot? Do we all have to commit to coming to Las Vegas for the ceremony? Because we are willing to do that. I feel like we can probably put together some kind of an event, some kind of a major event where we will all commit to being there. If you finally make this thing official, come on, you can do this. You're never going to be apart. You know that. There you go. Well, that's the way to go. I don't think we got too drunk that day. Probably that night, but not too bad. We had a rental car, so I had to stay sober until I got back to the hotel. The interesting, well, it probably isn't interesting, but I'm going to share it anyway. I had made reservations that night. She's a big kind of fan of seafood, and I was like, well, hey, let's see if we can get reservation at Emerald's. Yeah, it's still there over at MGM Grand. So we actually made reservations there, and then we ended up driving around and getting lost, and we ended up missing our reservation, which is a shame because I think it would have been a really good time. But I think we ended up like eating pizza, and we got a bunch of snacks at Walmart, so that worked out, I guess. Yeah, well, it usually is, Tom. Most things are true about you. And if you're ever in northeast Oklahoma and get arrested, Tom is the person to call. Probably Mindy is the person to call. Tom will have probably nodded off by that point. But no. So yeah, that's what's going on. So I got a lot of work to do here over the next really the next 10 days. Although I don't actually have to be out of this apartment until the end of November. So I kind of have two places to live for a while, but I will be working in my new store sometime the week of November the 5th. So kind of got to get most of my stuff moved out of here. And some of this stuff's probably going to end up in the trash. But none of this classic Vegas memorabilia back here for sure. So I need to try your famous pizza. Is Tom like open? Are Tom and Mindy opening a pizzeria in Tulsa? Is that what I heard? Bartlesville, Tahlequah, Fort Smith, Bentonville. Imagine the incredible sorts of franchising opportunities. That's all I'm going to say. Well, there you go. And if you're lucky, he'll just like take you over to the house, and you can share some cocktails with Mindy. And we're on the Truly tonight, the last of the alcohol in the house. Sorry, I picked my nose. It. I will say that I think well, I don't know. You either know you're in love or you know you're a mess when you have no problem picking your nose and farting around one another. But that is kind of what happens sometimes. Yeah. So yeah. So pretty much all of these people in the chat tonight are also have YouTube channels. So check them out if you don't mind doing that. You'll have a good time. A lot of good entertainment. All right, so got to try to figure out how we're going to give away this shit. So should we give away the $20 Amazon gift card, or should we give away the hashtag on the vodka T-shirt? And I think we're going to do like a trivia thing. And probably just like say, hey, whoever gets the right answer first wins. And you don't like that, then screw you. This is my live stream. I can do what I want. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. But yeah, so there you go. But yeah, so anyway, let me know. I have not had a chance. I know. I think I've seen the Kino's first couple of days of Rocktober. I have not made it back to check out Sin's trip, which I think was just a few days before that. So I definitely need to do that. I've been keeping up on the Vegas Legacy vlogs because I've been kind of co-starring in them. I'm not sure that's a good thing, but I have. So yeah, but no. And some people have asked when my next Vegas trip is, and I really have no idea. Um, there are other priorities that are more important to me, and that is getting settled into my new place and getting things under control. And that takes some money. So so we'll see. Hopefully, I/we will have an opportunity to get out to Vegas sometime in March. The wife definitely enjoyed her trip in July. We had a great time. As many of you know, she had a hand pay like the third night she was in town, which was pretty amazing. And so yeah, but so we'll try to make it back. But I'm not committed to any dates at this point because it just is going to depend on what else is going on, and that's uh, that's problems. Wow, yeah, yeah, it is. It is not uncommon, I'm afraid, particularly if you're living in an apartment complex somewhere, to be dealing with critters. Unfortunately, but yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's going to happen next year as far as trips. Um, at this point, there is a plan of sorts for there to be a John Timber. Even Pennies has agreed that next September, if we do some sort of event, we will call it John Timber because I will be turning 60. Excuse me. When you're about to turn 60, you don't say that you're going to do something. You say that you hope that you'll be doing something. But yeah, it'll be good. Hopefully, we'll pull something off in September. I think it'll be a great time, and hopefully, many of you can join us. I know there's so many events that go on anymore in Vegas, and I have not had an opportunity to check out Granny Fest these past couple of years, but it looked like I mean, that's become a pretty amazing event. I do understand that the Rocktober is basically over. Um, I had a chance to help create that, I guess. I guess I had a chance to help create Mark Timber. If you want to go back even further, and I don't know that any of you attended this, but the Vegas Summit with Dave and Michelle, we worked to Visit Vegas, and had a hand in creating that. So I've been lucky enough to be a part of trying to create some of these events, and some of them have gotten so big that I'm not even really able to do it. But yeah, let's see what we got going on here. Check out the action. Yeah, but no, I was kind of thinking, and I guess for Kino and I, the obvious answer to this question about what the most special kind of cool Vegas moment of 2022 is pretty obvious. Um, that that moment when the officiant pronounces you man and bride or man and wife or whatever, you stare into the eyes of the woman you've chosen to spend your life with, and you kiss her, and that's pretty epic. I'll never forget that. I'm sure BJ will not either. But outside of that, I'm just curious what some of your favorite Vegas moments have been over this past year. We're getting close to the end of the year. Amazingly enough, we're getting so close. It's going to be in about a week. We're going to be in November, and the great thing about 2022 is that wow, we went to Vegas and we didn't wear a bunch of masks, and it was almost back to normal. What Tom and Mindy say? Blah blah blah. Tom, get your wife a cocktail and go do something nice for God's sake. Like leave. God, I love Tom so much. This guy, I think I've met Tom like 2, 3, 4 times in Vegas, and we really have never spoken that much. Your 6-week trip to Vegas. Yeah. Wow. It was like Lisa and Drew were somehow trying to outlast Tamara and Gord. I'm not sure they did, but that's crazy. That's right. All the cool kids are getting married this year. It's really interesting, BJ, because in addition to you and I had 3 cousins got married this year. Um, they were like cousins once removed or twice removed, but my cousin Dusty got married in February. My cousin Tyler got married, I guess it was September, I think. Then my cousin Cody got married like about 10 days ago. So yeah, all the cool kids got married this year. It's never gotten more of a kind, but well, there you go. Yeah. Well, thank you, Vegas Legacy. It was great meeting you all and spending so much time with you. You guys are hilarious. Great time, great fun. I'm sorry that we spent so much time at the Trop, which is one of the most depressing places in Vegas. I'm gonna make it the bet for my vote for most depressing place in Vegas. But yeah, no, I think Duder's probably still here because he has nothing better to do. You've seen Duder 4 times in a year. No, that is not a win. That's a loss. I saw Duder 4 times in one day. That might also be a loss, not a win. Yeah, but it was really cool. I don't think any of us initially expected that Lisa and Drew were going to actually show up at the Keno wedding because they were in Vegas in February. but there they were, and it was great to meet them. Wish I got to spend a little more time with them, but really, really, some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. Duder and I had a lot of adventures. One of my favorite things, obviously, the Keno wedding was awesome, but the pre and the post game were awesome. You walked up to the tent, and everyone just tried to give you alcohol, and I didn't really have a problem with that. We got booze from Thomas, Danish Las Vegas tips and tricks. We got some from Walt. Keep Walt and Tina, but particularly Walt in your prayers. He lost his brother just a few weeks ago, and it's been really hard on him. Walt Raines is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. Really good guy, and I know he's dealing with a lot, but it was pretty amazing. And then But yeah, so we were all like at least kind of buzzed before the wedding. The wedding was awesome, and uh, what was so cool was the Kinos were like, "Hey, let's get everybody and take a picture together," and that was really awesome. One of the great pictures ever. Um, you can kind of see my head if you look, but no, that was a lot of fun. And then Duder and myself and Daniel Ocean, we had to get more beer because that's who we are. And yeah, it was cool. We like walked up to the 7-Eleven. We all got beers, and we made our way to Sahara and did our own little impromptu group poll. I think we even won a couple of dollars, if I remember correctly. But and then we really had a great time that night. And then Walt gave us too much whiskey, and a lot of us were, I think, Candy and several other people, not only myself, were pretty much passed out in the Kino's room by the end of the night. But yeah, that was a fun memory. That was a great time. The another one for me was I'm sure you've all seen it, at least from two, maybe two and a half perspectives. Um, hey, Candy. Hey, I did not notice you came in. Great to see you, Candy. The other, I didn't even was even thinking of this one, but the other one from March was the brownie incident with Candy. That was pretty amazing. We were both kind of on the same page, and we were also kind of on the same page in September when we tried those incredibly spicy chicken nuggets. I cannot encourage anyone to do that, but if your mouth has ever been on fire, you know what it feels like. But yeah, no, the other one was probably for me. I think it was it would have been the second. Yeah, it was the 2nd of September when Mark and I went downtown to try to do the casino drink crawl, and we were rescued about 2/3 of the way through by the Kinos. Um, wow, that's a really fun experience if you have an opportunity to do that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The wings were ugly. Oh my God. I mean, I've gotten the hottest wings from Buffalo Wild Wings once, and they were pretty close. I've gotten the hottest wings from Wingstop on several occasions and have managed to swallow them down happily. But I don't know what the hell that was that we ate that night. It was ugly. But I don't know about Candy, but when Liz was like, cursing them and like getting out like a cross and like doing like incantations, I was like, yeah, those were really hot. But yeah, that was a fun memory as well. So yeah, yeah, L&D. Yeah, I saw you guys got the wing stop there at Palace Station. If I ever stay there, I will definitely check that out. I don't know about wing stops when I get to Lincoln. There's one only about half a mile from me here, and I've ordered from them several times. And if you go back, you can check out videos of me eating wings, which is probably pretty disturbing. Oh, yeah. I have wings. Exactly. All right. So, what the hell? What's going on here? Get out of here. There we go. All right, we're back. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to give away, first off, we're going to give away a $20 Amazon gift card. I think, thankfully, well, no. Anyway, we're going to do that, and we are going to do a little trivia question to make that happen. Okay, yeah. No, I actually thought the show at Trop was pretty good. I was really, really done by the time we got together that afternoon, which I think you could probably pick up on that. I couldn't even make it through the big slice of pizza at um, what's the place at Planet Hollywood? I can't remember now. But I was struggling to get through that, and it had just been a rough day. And the night before was a pretty rough night, as I think probably Vegas Legacy can recall, because after our malfunctioning group poll, I did not go to bed. I think I went to bed at like 4:35 in the morning, so I can't really encourage that. But yeah, but no, I thought the show was pretty good. I don't, I have like kind of struggled with this personally, whatever. But were all of the ladies in that show not actually ladies? Because I thought the dancers were really pretty attractive, and they were like dancing around right next to us and smiling at me, and I was like, that's kind of cool. But yeah, so no, I thought it was a pretty interesting show. Actually, I was kind of surprised it didn't go on a little longer. Thought there would probably have been another performer, and maybe there normally is. I don't know. Okay, okay. Well, that I don't know. Maybe that makes me feel better. I don't know. Maybe I felt like I was being much more open-minded, but the dancers were really pretty, so kind of enjoyed them. I thought like I said, I thought the show was good, but yeah, I was really tired. So there you go. All right, so let's see. How are we gonna give? We're gonna give away the $20 gift card first. Um, yeah, I'm sure Kino Kid enjoyed. Kino Kid always enjoys when he sees a bulge. That's what I heard. I don't know. That is what I have heard. But okay, well, I didn't think any of the dancers appeared to actually be gentlemen in drag, but if they were doing a hell of a job. That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, no, I thought it was a fun show, but it probably would have been a more fun show if I wasn't really done, as most of you would discover later that night when I like poured out my heart at like 3 in the morning because I was just done with Vegas at that point. But yeah, no, I thought the performers were good. Cher looked very Cher-like, I have to say. Um, I don't know about the Celine impersonator. I didn't think she was really particularly. I mean, she was fairly Celine, I guess, but and then the Adele. I realized that night how few Adele songs that I had actually heard. Yeah, right. But I did think some of the Frank Marino's jokes were pretty funny. The It's like, what was it like? George Washington couldn't tell the truth. Donald Trump, no, George Washington couldn't tell a lie. Donald Trump couldn't tell the truth. Joe Biden couldn't tell the difference. I had to say that was pretty funny. I'll take that. So, all right. Okay. So we're going to give away a $20 Amazon gift card right now. Right now. And we're doing this based on the first answer I see on my screen here. So there are no appeals because you didn't actually put any money into this. But so $20 gift card. You need to tell me the first hotel in Las Vegas I ever stayed in. First winning answer gets a $20 Amazon gift card. If you don't know this, shame on you. Oh, Carson. Yeah, that's his name. That's his name. He's a nice fellow, though. I did not say vodka. No. So far, no one has gotten it right. At this point, you could probably go. You could probably exit the screen, go to a go back to. We have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Let me double check something here, but that I believe, have a winner. All right, the winner is L&D Adventures. It was indeed the Flamingo. At that time, it was the Flamingo Hilton, but the Flamingo is the correct answer. So, Lisa, Drew, whoever this is, pretty sure you have me on Facebook. Just message me on there, your email address, and we will send along that Amazon gift card to you, $20. Hey, it helps. It's fun. I was like signing into my Google Pay the other day, and I was like, I get in there. I had like a $20 gift card from Walmart that I haven't used. I don't know where that came from, and I have like $13 from Dunkin' Donuts. So, hey, there you go. So there you go. Lisa and Drew are the winner of our first of two giveaways tonight. If you were not with us a little earlier this evening, we are going to give away a sample t-shirt that I am sending away for. I haven't done it yet. A t-shirt that will say hashtag on the vodka. What a great way, as I say, to let your friends and family, particularly your Vegas friends and family, know that you're pretty freaking messed up. And we're also going to do a hashtag off the vodka t-shirt, so you can let people know that you're probably fairly cogent, which most of us usually aren't. But yeah, that'll be fun. So there you go. Congratulations, Lisa and Drew. Thank you for the correct answer. And apparently you've actually been paying attention to the channel over the years, or at some point. So yeah, just shoot me your email address and we'll get you that very, very soon. Sorry, I have an important message from Mark Anderson. I have to check this out. We're discussing NBA basketball and bad sports bets. I am the master of bad sports bets. Hey, everyone, Denise is in the house. Denise could still win a t-shirt that says hashtag on the vodka. Well, Tom, they might suspect, but would they really know? Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm going to need some pretty epic vodka for number 60. All I'm going to say. Because we will definitely do that. Hopefully, I will lure the wife out, at least briefly, for some sort of an event. I mean, she's not cool. She's not that epic with the whole bonding with friends and family thing. But I mean, she'll have to do some of that, as I will as well. But hopefully, we can get her out there. Hopefully, she'll make an appearance next year. But yeah. But yeah, either way, I mean, she's okay. She's like, yeah, you have to go do John Timber. Yeah. But Denise, it's well, then Denise, you'll have to give away your t-shirt to Mark, I guess. Yeah, you haven't won it yet. I have to think someone else might very well. There you go. Oh, not at all, L&D. Just glad to see you again. And speaking of people that we are getting to see again, it is Vegas Visual Theater now. It has a fancier name. was exchanging a few messages earlier today because we were talking about the show I did yesterday on the channel, talking about Vegas collectibles. And hey, Pat75, good to see you. It was good meeting you back in March. Vegas Education. Hello, welcome. Yeah, no, here, let me grab something here because Kevin, Vegas Visual, asked me about my favorite Vegas collectible. And what I said was, I have a whole bunch of old Vegas slot cards from way, way back. And I've kind of like gone through these at some point, but there are probably hundreds. And I got this old like business card holder from Office Depot. And it is a lot of fun to go back and look at some of these things. So anyway, great to see you, Pat. Great to see you, Kevin. I assume that your presence here means that perhaps Ace has cleared out. Yeah. So yeah, oldest card. That's an interesting question. Probably, truthfully, let me go back and look. I think probably the first card I ever got, and I'm going to be sort of off the radar here for a minute. It's probably not a Vegas card. So let me pull this up because I think I probably have it. It's interesting when you look at this, you can kind of look back at how different hotels have combined over the years. There is a pretty decent chance that the first Players Club card I have, let me get this out of here if I can get this out of here. Well, that's good. We broke something. That's fine. I think the first casino I went to anywhere was actually in St. Louis or East St. Louis, Missouri. But I don't seem to have a card from the Casino Queen in East St. Louis. But the first sort of casino in Kansas City, which I went to before I ever went to Las Vegas, was the Argosy, which, by the way, still exists. You can go ahead and take a look at all the information on here. It's definitely back from like 1994, 1995. And I think this might be the oldest card I have. So there you go. Trying to help you understand what's going on. I'll put that back in later. Let's see if we've missed anything in the chat. That's badass. All right. Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. The interesting thing when I moved to my current apartment like 6 years ago, I had to go through a lot of stuff. And I was smart enough to do it over the course of like several months instead of trying to do it over the course of several weeks or days like I'm going to do it this time. But I found all these old slot club cards. And yeah. But I believe we might have, yeah, they had plastic back then, Tom, but the cards actually had those like little like punch out things like an old card. I think we might have a visitor to our channel, and let's see if we do. I think we do.
Hey, there's Spinners and Sharks, Ace of Vegas here, and I hope you're doing well.
Hey, it's Ace of Vegas back from decorating his wife's bra. Can't really beat that.
Yeah,
But he's joining us here on this crazy live stream.
Yeah, so yeah, just got back. Everybody got to see my wife's bra. It took me, like I said, about 2 or 3 dates before I got to see it. So you guys are really lucky.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, doing good, man. Heard you're packing up the studio over here.
Yeah. Well, this is the last time you're probably gonna. Well, I can't say that. You probably it's the last live stream you'll see it like this. So.
Right. Yeah, cousin JP is going to move in there. He's going to take over.
Yeah, he's going to take over the lease, and God, just do not follow him on Facebook, any social media at all. So.
Oh no, wouldn't dream of it. Wouldn't dare.
No, he would not. So, what are you drinking at? Is that like some kind of like protein shake or something?
Yep, 2 scoops of whey protein, solid, and just water. It tastes like chalk, but you know what? I want muscles, so we're gonna do this.
Ace of Vegas is he's getting probably too buff to even hang out with any of us anymore.
And I wish I was seeing some results there. I don't know. I think I've maybe picked up 5 pounds in the last 6 weeks. I'm just not moving as fast as I like to.
I was always so proud, and I guess I still am. Fact that when I got back from Vegas, actually. You know how some of like the MGM properties, well, I guess not the only just MGM properties, actually have those like scales in the bathroom?
Oh, I don't think I've been to a single one that has a scale in the bathroom.
Well, Delano does.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been to Delano.
Yeah, they did, right? So like I'm there
in
like January 2016. And I'm like, oh, I'll jump on the scale, see what I'm doing. I'm like 203 pounds. I'm like, that seems like maybe that's a little too much. So I like Google it, and it's like, yeah, you should be like 170. So I was like, I gotta get my shit together. So I cut down on the food. I like exercised. I lost like 40 pounds in like 4 months.
Nice, congratulations.
Which is not so easy to do. But
that's a lot of hard work and diligence.
Yeah, it was a lot of walking and a lot of everything. But yeah, and I got down to about 175 a week or so ago. But then the wife left me alone, and so I just ate shitty food and drank.
Oh yeah, back to the frozen section.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It'd be like that. So she left me alone for a week, and I came back with this whole new meal plan. And she's like, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, I hear about meal plans, and they never seem to really kind of come together.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad. It's really more.
Put me on one, I'll go ahead and eat whatever you put in front of me.
As long as you're eating clean, that's all that matters. If you eat clean, you're good, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I do not eat clean at all, by the way. So thank you. But anyway, so Ace, we're about to give away a very special prize.
Right? Oh, nice. Could I help?
Well, I don't know. Hey, welcome Vegas Education into the live stream. Thank you for joining.
This is what's up.
But yeah, so we're going to be probably in the next couple of months doing some like Vegas tips and tricks merch, but not like just like a little like mug or a logo that says Vegas tips and tricks, because honestly nobody wants that. I mean, maybe 3 people want that, but anyway, it doesn't matter. No, we're gonna do some fun shit.
All right.
And we're gonna definitely come out with a couple of t-shirts that say hashtag on the vodka, hashtag off the vodka. And so I'm gonna order a couple of sample things, and because I know my audience, first thing I'm gonna order is the on the vodka t-shirt.
Can confirm.
And so someone tonight is going to win that sample on the vodka t-shirt.
Oh,
and, what better way to share your alcoholism with your friends and family?
I feel like I should make a wheel for this. Should I make a wheel for this?
You should make a wheel for this.
All right. Okay.
Go for it, man. Go for it.
All right. Spinning.
But I finished my last shot of vodka. I'm on the Truly now. I'm like candy or something.
Yeah.
I need some brownies from Simone.
Right. There you go. Picker wheel. Here we are. God, this is an ugly color. All right.
Yeah.
Hang on. It's fine though. It's fine.
No. We got the man going on here, and these in the background.
All right. So, and it's going to just be people that are in stream tonight, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I mean, if anybody looks kind of sketchy, just leave them out.
Okay, let me see who's sketchy in here. Tom from Tom and Mindy can confirm.
Well, he is pretty
Water
sketchy.
Wilds and Weeds, he's pretty sketch.
Yeah, well,
Kino
okay.
Kid,
So
he's mad sketch.
leave out people who aren't sketchy. It's probably the better.
All right, let me see. Okay, so we got Water Wilds and Weeds. My man Duder. Let's put in.
I would like Blair to win this. Honestly, I kind of just want to send it to Blair because Blair is so not on the VOD.
I want to send
though he
Blair
should be.
All right, Vegas Legacy. We got to get Denise in here.
Yeah, she'll just give it away to like a homeless person, which is probably who needs to get it anyway.
We're not going to torture the homeless with your merchandise.
No, it's like you go to like some Central American country and you discover that like I don't know, Cincinnati was actually the Super Bowl champions last year. North Carolina won the NCAA tournament because that's what they do with those T-shirts. They send them off somewhere.
All right, so far I got Waters.
Hey, we got Robert Garcia's in the house. Gotta put him on the
Robert
wheel.
Garcia.
He's been in a lot of lives. Good to see you again, Robert. If you're in the chat and you want to be entered to win the On the Vodka T-shirt, go ahead and identify yourself.
Yeah, we need to know who is on the vodka tonight. Let's get Jimmy in here. Vegas Education,
of course.
Let's see, Pat 75 for sure.
I will say it may take a few weeks, maybe even a month or two to actually get you your shirt, but you should have it by Christmas.
Oh, and Ronnie C. I think I've seen my man Ronnie C. in here.
No, Ronnie's in here.
Yeah, there we
Pat's
go.
out for a while, but he's back.
That's all right. It happens from time to time.
Yeah,
and Vegas Visual.
Oh, he's here.
Yeah. Under the new name, Vegas Visual Theater.
Oh, he...
Under the troll name, Vegas Visual
he's like Orson Welles now.
Right?
I don't know what, but yeah.
VV presents. All right, let me make sure I've got everybody. Okay, so I've got Duder, I've got Blair G, I've got Vegas Legacy, I've got Denise, I've got Tom and Mindy under 1, Lisa and Drew under 1, Kino Kid, Robert Garcia, Vegas Education, Pat 75, Ronnie C, and Vegas Visual Theater. Did I miss anybody?
That sounds like most of the people we've been rocking, but we'll give them about 30 seconds to chime in.
I put in Ace of Vegas, but he's kind of a wannabe gym bro. I don't want him to win.
Yeah, he's kind of a jerk. I don't know.
Nah, he has to pay money.
Yeah. So when are you heading back to Vegas, sir?
Oh, well, we got another 3 days, so we just got to get through the work week.
Yeah,
so it'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We leave Sunday, and we've got a club crawl planned, and it'll be interesting because we're all in our 30s now.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how well it's gonna go.
Well, this seems like a vlog that people definitely need to see.
Oh, it's gonna be a hell of one. Hopefully we run into TVP down there.
I was going to say, I meet up with TVP. I've been watching some of his stuff lately, and it's been really good stuff. So
yeah, oh yeah, he's
Well, if you see Tim, give him my best. Good guy.
Oh, for sure. And DJ and Jenny,
where are you staying?
We're going to be at the Bellagio because Wonder Woman's spoiled, and she won't stay at low level properties. Only the best for my wife.
Bellagio, is the Bellagio a low level property now? I don't know. Man.
Yeah, it's kind of. I think it's still pretty good. It's not as good as Aria or Cosmo. Like out of all the high level properties, I think it's probably like the most like average out of all of them.
I'd go to Vidara first, honestly.
You know, we're thinking about it, but we didn't have any comps at Vidara, so we went Bellagio.
Yeah,
she wanted to go to Bellagio, so I was like, okay, we'll go Bellagio.
I mean, if you've not stayed there before, you have to do it once.
Yeah, she has not stayed there.
Well, then you got to do it. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, Kino Kid, TVP loves Bellagio. Apparently, can't confirm. Oh, we
No,
got
PvP was picking on Bellagio this past week, and I was agreeing with it.
he was I mean, he's still saying it's not a bad property at all. It's far from a bad property,
No,
but there's
it's
just
just
no
like the
real
overrated properties.
there's no real reason to stay there over
No,
Cosmo.
that was a good. If you haven't checked out the Vegas Paradise, definitely do that. He's had some really good videos lately talking about different hotels in Vegas. So.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe you should spin the wheel, dude.
All right, cool. I got 14 on the board over here.
That's good.
Me do. I can do a little screen share if that's helpful. Screen share. It'll be just this window. Boom. Maximize.
No, I think did we get DJ, Jenny, and me on there?
DJ, Jenny, and me. Yep, got them right here. Okay. Second from the bottom. All right. Can you see that?
I don't know who this other guy is from Pakistan, so I'm not putting him on there.
I put him on.
Well, all right. If he wins,
okay. So I've got it. I've got it open. So if you want to add it to, you can add it to stream now.
Take him. I don't know. Whatever. He's not gonna win it. Are we doing one spin? Or are we doing the elimination spins?
I top him up. We can do. I mean, we can do whichever you want to do, man. It's your show.
Do the elimination. It gives us time to chat. So.
All right. Cool. And then you just want to add it to stream because I've got the screen share up.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right. Cool. And let's see if it pops up. Actually, I think you might have to add it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Got it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I got it. All right. Add to stream. There we go.
Yep, there it is. There it is. Okay, maximize.
Oh, we got the board up here. So,
all right. All right, let me know when you're ready to rock and roll. So we're doing an elimination?
Yeah, I'll do the elimination.
All right, Spinners and Sharks. Last man standing wins. 3, 2, 1, and make some noise.
There we go. We got it going on. So there you go. Yeah. So. Awesome. And even though he was not on the board, Mark is the first one eliminated. Oh, no, he wasn't.
Vegas Legacy.
Legacy. Man, sorry to see you go.
All right, we'll pop them off. We're going to hide Vegas Legacy. So Vegas Legacy is off the board now. Okay. So no longer selected. And then do we do another one down or what do we do? How do we want to do this?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, absolutely.
We'll keep spinning it down.
You're the professional. You're trained.
Oh, God, if you believe that.
What people say.
I don't know who's telling you that. Let's see who we got. Oh, Duder. Sorry, man.
Duder.
What a shame.
So Duder would have perfectly rocked the On the Vodka t-shirt, too.
We got Duder vodka when we saw him at Granny Fest, so it's okay. He used all the drink coupons that me and Pop-Up Fishing had. Actually, it wasn't quite like that. But we did find out that our Binions rewards were still good. So we got all of our drink coupons. We got like 18 drink coupons, and we just bought the bar out.
Hey, and by the way, if you haven't already noticed this or have received information about this, Four Queens and Binions have finally combined their slot clubs.
Nice. About time.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, Robert, I'm sorry, mate.
Robert has been joining the live streams for like 2-3 years. So thanks for being here.
Good deal.
Even though you're a loser.
Just let's go around. Wait, it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, people do.
It's a miracle we have lives, really.
It's a miracle we have anything at this point.
Touche. Oh, Drew, sorry, man.
Well, they already won a $20 Amazon gift card tonight.
Oh, so. They're fine. Then all right, off the board with you. So JR, when's your next trip back to Vegas?
Well, I was talking about, I don't know yet. I mean, we got a lot going on with the move and everything, so hopefully sometime in the late winter, early spring, but nothing.
Oh man, we're getting all the couples, Tom and Mindy. See, that's why you gotta pop in with your own account if you're coming to the couples. That's the trick.
All right, we're done with Chris Bowl from North Korea. So if he wins, he doesn't win anything. I just kicked him out. So.
Oh, okay. Well, he's off the list, so it's cool. It's cool.
Okay, good.
Let's see. Oh, my man, Ronnie C. See, I could have delivered it to him because Ronnie's in Colorado too.
Ronnie lives in your basement with your mom.
Be like that. It'd be like that. Although she just moved to Oklahoma, so I'm not sure.
There you go. Oh, well, there you go. Well, she's moving in with Tom and Mindy then.
She is indeed. It's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be really weird.
Well, once Mindy introduces her to cocktails culture, she'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. That would be interesting. I think I've seen my mom drink once ever. You wouldn't believe it.
I would believe a lot of things.
Jimmy!
Everybody is losing.
All
the cool kids are losing. It's just going to be a bunch of losers like us. So
who do we got left? So we got DJ and Jenny and me, and then we got Blair still. We got Denise in the running. We got Jabroni, Pat 75, and Vegas Visual Theater. So
I think Pat 75 is going to win.
You think so? All the regulars?
I think Pat 75 is going to win. I don't know why. Then he loses.
Oh, so you lied to him. Poor Pat.
Wow. Sorry, Pat.
Pat's having a day over here. I had to point out who he was on stream. And nice. Like, oh yeah. So I don't know.
Well, this is good. DJ and Jenny, and they're going to move in with Tom and Mindy. That'll be a great reality show.
That'll just make it.
Now I think Keto Kid's going to win.
Oh, Blair, man.
Oh, Blair is everywhere. Blair is everything. Blair is everyone.
Blair's probably going to get
Larry is still the king.
Probably going to get a shirt anyway, I'm sure.
That's probably going to be Denise.
Yeah. Denise is everyone's favorite to win.
No Kevin.
Oh, man. All right, we're down to it.
It's not going to San Diego, baby.
All right, guys. Place your bets right now. We have the Keno Kid. And we also have D-Gen, Jenny and me. And, of course, we have Vegas Mom, Denise Zuckerman as our last three picks here. So,
okay, Denise is going to win.
All right, let's see how it goes. It's a good chance for everybody.
1 in 3.
Let's see how it goes. And Jenny, so close, guys.
Oh, well, we're not going to Canada at least.
Top 3. Okay, so you're saved on international shipping.
Yeah, we're saving on that international shipping. So it is down to
taxes.
BJ and Denise will probably give it to BJ anyway. So
I know, because she's such a saint, and BJ is going to be like,
yes. Well, she'll probably give it to Mark.
All right. Let's see how we do.
Who hits this is the loser, by the way.
Oh, Keno Kid!
Denise is our winner.
Denise Zuckerman's our big. I cannot think of a more deserving winner.
Denise is on the vodka.
There we go. Can confirm. Should we just do a spin over here so we can see the confetti and all? I want to do that.
Sure, let's go.
There we go. Let's do the spin just so we can see the confetti for her victory. It's very nice. Denise is going to be our campaign manager, me and Keno, for a presidential run.
Yeah,
beautiful.
I'm the director of the alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Yes.
Okay, yes. So Denise, get in touch with me. Even if you don't want the prize, let me know who I need to send it to and how I can do that. I don't know if we're I think we're definitely connected on YouTube, maybe Twitter, maybe Facebook, but just let me know, and we'll eventually get your prize out to you or whoever you want to send it to. And would it not be hilarious to see Denise cruising down the strip with a big drink in her hand that just said hashtag on the vodka?
I love that. I'm gonna have to buy one too. I should buy one for one.
Yeah. So it's coming. It's coming soon. All right, Denise. Yeah, definitely send me that, and we'll communicate. And yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Great. So. Yeah, so it's been a good time tonight. We're talking about some of our favorite times in Vegas this past year. Before I think before Ace got here, what are you thinking about?
Well, admittedly, I've only been twice this whole year, which mortifies me.
Yeah.
So
I think I went to Vegas like 4 or 5 times in a row, and you were there. And then this last time you weren't there.
This is
cried a
last
little
time because
bit.
I was because I didn't make it to Granny Fest because Frontier is I can't remember if I can swear in your channel, so I'll just say the B word.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
No, I agree.
Yeah, so there's that, and then before then, I think the last time I came was during the Kino wedding, and that was it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because I had my birthday. We had my birthday at Peppermill, and that was really fun.
Yeah,
We
I,
got to do
I was
birthday
already
time there.
done. But,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, we
But
were
you
pretty.
got to hang with Crystal and a lot of
Yeah,
crazy people, so it was a good time.
Kia Bell came down. I remember Duder came
Yeah.
down. Pat 75. The Kinos were there,
Oh
of
yeah.
course. They were doing their because they invited us to their wedding rehearsal, so that was really nice.
Yeah.
So we got to go to
They're
that, and then
great people.
yeah, and then we had a hell of a time at the reception there. I'm pretty sure TJ brought some awful European
Awful
liquor with
falafel?
him.
Oh no, not falafel.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. I wish it was falafel. That would have been nice, but
Yeah.
certainly wasn't. I can't remember what it was. He got something that was licorice and another one that was some weird rumplemint sort of thing there.
You can't trust Canadians. They're disturbed people.
Right. Yeah, the Danes. It was the Danes this time.
Oh, the Danes. Oh,
yeah, DLVTT.
They are worse than the Canadians.
Yeah, he brought that. He brought that hard stuff. I'll tell you.
One of my cousins traced my ancestry back into the 1700s, and there was like a rare spelled REHR, and they were from Denmark. So
all right. You guys might be cousins back there.
Well, that at this point probably 15th cousins. So
there you go.
Yeah,
you got some family out there.
Yeah, maybe. There is actually a town. I'm going to say town because it isn't really big. Named Reher, Reher, in the northwest part of Germany. So I've got that going for me, which is nice. So.
All right, so you got roots. You got roots, man.
Yeah, it'd be. We've talked about trying to get back to Europe sometime and checking out some of the routes, and that would be fun to do. But it's not cheap to do that. So.
You know what I really want to do? I want to go to Hippodrome, and my excuse for going there is because my in-laws live in the UK, so that'll be really good.
Yeah. Well, and thing about going to the UK is like, I don't know about you, but I suspect so that you probably know like a dozen people that live there.
Oh yeah, you got Nikki.
So like if you were in the area, you could definitely connect with some of those folks. It would be fun. So.
Oh, I'm gonna call them all. I'm gonna call I'm calling Kathy up for sure.
Oh, of course,
Kathy and Ash for sure. Kathy and Ash like drank me under the table last time I saw them. We had 6 margaritas in a row. Doubt. It was fun.
Kathy's insane. But yeah,
she is a blast though. Absolutely love her. Wonderful woman.
Oh yeah, well, and I had the opportunity to spend one evening hanging out with Nikki and Claire, and those guys were incredibly fun. So hopefully get to see them again, either in Vegas or maybe in the UK. So we'll see.
Oh, look at that! Cinnamon Girl's calling me out. Like, when you coming to see me though? Come on, Auntie.
So we finally woke up Cinnamon Girl.
Mm-hmm. I'm a little cross with her. I haven't seen her all year. I don't think I've seen her since, God, when was it?
I don't remember seeing her that much, but I've seen video, and apparently we were dancing together on Fremont Street. So
that does sound pretty canon. I believe that's the thing that happened. Yep, January.
It sounds pretty Cinnamon. It sounds pretty JR, actually.
Yeah,
so.
I believe that. That sounds legit.
Yeah.
She's going back out in 3 weeks, and I'm not gonna have time for that. I've got like 6 clinics that I'm opening. So that's a weird thing I do at work.
75 going out at the end of the year. Ace talking about maybe going in January. Cinnamon going in about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So great. Well, what's great about having all these friends on so many different Vegas vlogs is going to check out what's going on in Vegas. Always check out their trip and what they got going on.
This is the way.
Fun.
Oh, Duder's going out in February 2023. Looking forward to that.
That could be a thing.
I might just go out there to annoy him.
20. Oh my God. Ace, 2023 is next year.
I
It
know,
sounds
right?
like it's
It's
8
not
years
even
from
next
now.
year. It's like in 2 months. It's in under 2.5 months. It's wild. It's already next year.
Oh, it is. I think
There's
it's
no
already
more.
it's already next year in British Columbia. That's
Yeah,
what I
pretty
heard.
much, right?
Yeah. Well,
Definitely
wow.
Australia. You know who it's already next year for? It's already next year for Neil because he's in
Neil,
Australia.
my one
Am I
of
saying
my
it?
strongest supporters, Lockie Wells.
Oh yeah.
He like kicks in like $10 a month. I never talk to him, but he's like he's a member of the channel.
Yeah.
So if ever
He knows what he
show up
likes. He
here,
knows what he likes. He's just here to back y'all up.
yeah, he's a good guy. Good guy. So yeah, but I do know another good friend of the channel in Vegas right now. I don't know if he's going to do any vlogging or not, but Colin Waggett
Oh, very good then.
just got in like I think yesterday,
Yeah,
having a good time up there. Another UK person, so
nice. Oh yeah,
very
if he's in
nice.
the hood, I'll have to buy him a pint. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I think it was like June 2019 that we like hung out at the Gustav's bar at Paris for like 4 hours, drinking way too late into the night. Very good guy. So
Yeah, that's the way.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, that's really the thing about all of this Vegas vlogging and connecting with people is just well, honestly, connecting with so many good people.
Yeah, it really does enhance the experience just when you have someone to share it with, even if you're kind of introverted too. I mean, obviously doing like the big events, that's one thing, but even if it's just
Yeah.
like, hey, we're in the neighborhood too. You want to skip across to our casino? We're gonna do a couple drinks, and maybe we'll
Oh
just
yeah,
run over to this thing over here, and we're gonna get stuck at the fountains for 45 minutes, and it's a great time. It
exactly.
really is.
Well, and back in early 2019 when we were celebrating the Facebook group getting 5,000 members. I think we have
Right. Yeah,
185,000
I
now.
was gonna
So
say you guys
things have
have like
changed
nearly
a little bit
200,000,
since
which
then.
is
But I had a
ginormous, by the
chance to
way.
meet up with a gentleman, a really nice guy by the name of John Gray, who's a friend of mine on Facebook, and he's back in Vegas after a bout with COVID. So we're
Hmm.
glad to see him there. But
Good.
yeah, and yeah, you just it's great just running into random people.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're walking down Fremont Street or down the strip, and someone say, "Hey, Ace, hey,
Right?
Jr."
That has happened.
Yeah,
They,
yeah,
they say your
it's a
name. They
pretty
just
cool
sing.
experience.
They just kind of sing at me.
Yeah, well, you want me to sing at you right now?
You sing away, sing away. I'll listen.
Any requests? What should I sing to Ace before we call this out for the night?
Usually people just say they usually just go, "It's the Ace of Vegas, the Ace of
I
Vegas."
saw the sign. I opened up
Opened
my
up my
eyes. I
eyes and
saw the
saw the
sign.
sun.
He's the Ace of Vegas. He's the best you can ever see on YouTube. He's the and open up my eyes. I saw the sign all the way from Colorado. He's got it going on. If you want to see some of my Vegas tips, if you want to see somebody about Cosmo, gotta go to his site. He's the one. He's the Ace of Vegas. There you go. That's your song.
The whole thing was canon too. I love it. All factual.
All right. There you go. So thank you all for joining us tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I don't know if we'll do a live next month. If we do, it will be with a different backdrop
It's
and
gonna
a
be in the new
different state.
studio.
But thanks to everybody who's shown up tonight, everybody who's sat through this for the last, good Lord, hour and a half. Love you
A good
guys.
hour
Thanks
and a
for
half.
joining us, Ace, and thanks for doing the spin.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I
And if,
appreciate it.
yeah, yeah. L&D and Denise, if you haven't contacted me, let me know. We'll get those prizes out to you very soon. All right. Oh, and I heard a notification on my phone, so it may be happening right now.
Oh, that might be Denise. All right, that's
Might
what's
be.
up.
So, any other thoughts on Las Vegas? The horseshoe thing seems to be coming together pretty soon.
Yeah, I'd be
You see
interested to
the
see what the
steak,
restaurants are
some of the
like.
steakhouse reviews. Looks pretty impressive.
Yeah, maybe I'll use my celebration dinner on that because Caesar's just talked me into the credit card.
Oh God.
They did. So I just got it,
Yeah.
and they're threatening me with like 12,000 bonus points. So I figure.
Yeah. You know who's going to talk me into the credit card is MGM.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you
Because I
go.
don't have that. And with the MGM one, it's like if you got the MGM card, you at least get to the early check-in thing.
Right. True.
You
You know what we
don't
should
spend a
do?
dime.
We should compare them at the start of the year after we've had them for a little while. Let's compare
Yeah.
them at the start of the year. We should do like a collab video on that. I'll shoot you an email.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be
I
good.
think it'd be good.
All right. All right, buddy. Thanks for joining us here for a little bit. And if you did not get a chance to check out Ace's video earlier tonight, definitely go to his channel and do that. And we'll be back like we usually are, off and on through the weeks. And we'll probably be back at the end of next month with a Thanksgiving video.
Ooh, can't wait.
But, great to see you all. And thanks for joining us, Ace.
All right. Thanks again, JR. Appreciate you, man.
All right. Good night, guys. Bye-bye. Yep. Have a great and lucky week. We'll see you soon.
Awesome.